Hi guys, Amy May here. Welcome back to the channel. So, like I said in my previous video, sorry for the cold. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm pretty sure it's a sinus infection or I'm on the verge of one. I'm not quite there yet, which is good. So hopefully me fighting it now will prevent it from going full-fledged. It is raining outside. It finally stopped. And there's like a bright spot, which you guys can see coming through the window now, but I was already set up in here and I couldn't film in my room earlier, so we're just gonna do it in here. Hopefully the echo is not too bad. Today's video though is a project pan collab with my friend Stephanie here on YouTube. She goes by Daisy Girly on her channel, but I was texting her the other night and kind of told her I wanted to do a project. I have longer term projects going right now, my 18 and 2018 lipstick edition and my project polish. Like everything I have is like year-long type of projects going. I haven't done any smaller ones this year. We're in March now and I'm kind of like, I want to do something, but honestly none of my products are small enough that I could finish a bunch in a short period of time. So I thought that I would try to do one that was longer. We're going to do from the top to bottom project pan, and we're going to pick the top 3 products in our makeup collection and top 3. We're going to pick the top 3 makeup items in our collection and a bottom 3 makeup items in our collection. Or it can be beauty products as well, like hair, skin, whatever you want to do, it's perfectly fine. But I went with makeup altogether, and I'm going to share those products with you. I will leave Stephanie's channel linked down below, and if you'd like to join the project, let me know. I'd be happy for you guys to join us. I'll watch the videos. This is going to run from now all the way until the end of summer. So September 22nd, I believe, is the end of summer. So around there is when you'll see the finale. I do want to do at least monthly updates, but I guess if we have like some outrageous amount of progress, we can update before then. But monthly updates and ends at the end of summer. So we have a good 6 months to work on products. So I picked larger items that were, you know, top 3 range of my makeup and then the bottom 3 range of my makeup collection. So we're going to start with the product that was the hardest for me to choose. As I looked at my collection and really was looking at the top 3 items that I have that I would like to pan and get out of the collection. I don't even like to say it like that, like get out of the collection, because this is one that I'll probably rebuy when I finish it. But it's the Too Faced Love Blush Blush in Baby Love. I love this color. This is the blush that like got me away from like the pinks and the peaches, because it was just this beautiful neutral color, and it does have a shimmer that's in it. You can see I've got a little bit of a dip going, and the embossing is missing from the middle. There used to be 2 little bunnies there, but they're not there anymore, and you can't even see all of Too Faced written across the top. I want to finish this in the next 6 months. I feel like that's really lofty for me. I've honestly never finished a powdered blush product. I've finished cream blushes. Those just seem to be easier because you can layer on top of them. But this will be the first blush, like powder blush, that I finish up. And this is the one that I want to use. Bradley actually got this one for me. And I was telling Stephanie about how, like, it's my favorite blush. Out of all my blushes, this is the blush. Like, I love this one. This is one that I won't use because I don't want to use it up. But I love it a lot. And I've obviously used it quite a bit. So I'm going to finish it off, but I will probably end up repurchasing it once I do. The next item I chose, I was kind of looking at my bronzer contour collection because it's gotten out of hand. I have a ton of them and they're all pretty much the same shade. Some of them have like a satin finish, a shimmer finish. I don't think I have any that have glitter in them. I think the most glittery shimmery one, I have one that's by Laura Geller and one by Too Faced, but I was like, I need to work through some of these. I really do. I almost picked the butter bronzer, but I remembered this guy that's sitting here. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette Contour. Don't know why it says that. This is in the color Dulce de Leche. It has the like lighter shade, like a setting shade, and then this darker contour type of shade. It looks really orange in my phone, but it's not that color in real life, I feel. I don't know. This shade works really well for me. As you can see, I have like the most minuscule dip going in it. I don't even think you guys, I swatched it last night, but I don't think you guys will really be able to see. I never really use this color a whole heck of a lot. It's mainly for this one, but this is one of those items again where I bought it, I absolutely loved it. I used it for a couple weeks and then I was like, well, let me use up the stuff I don't like as much. And I've pushed it to the back and I'm like, I'll use that once I get through these. I'll use that once I get through these. And this is one of my favorites. I love the way it blends. I love the color. I love the way it looks on my face. So this is one of the top 3 items that I'm going to be getting rid of. I want to use this completely. And my first goal for this really is going to be to hit pan on it. I'm going to see how well it works on my face all over. I honestly can't tell you a whole lot about this one because I didn't use this one a lot. It was this color that I was in love with. So this is my second item. And my last item, because this is going to be a longer project, I figured could be foundation. I'm going with another Wet n Wild item. This is the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus Foundation Fond de Teint. I have it in Nude Ivory and Buff Bisque. Now, a lot of it looks like it is missing, because a lot of it is. I used a lot of this product. You can see huge windows in the nude one, but this is too light for me right now, and this is like a smidget too dark, so I actually took a lot of these and I mixed it into this tube. So there's still some in these containers that I'll work on once I finish this. This is my main goal though, is to finish off this huge pump now. This is one of those vacuum pumps, which just makes life easy. So I mix them to a shade that works for me. I feel like it's a little darker than what I've been wearing. I just finished off my Naked Skin foundation, because if I hadn't, that would be my #1 foundation. But this stuff is so similar to the Naked Skin foundation. That's why I liked it so much. So technically this is going to be 2 items for one of my top 3s, because I've mixed them in here. Once I finish this off, I do want to finish off what's left in these bottles. It's just going to be a pain to get them out, especially this one. I had to tip it upside down to get the liquid out, but I think I can definitely finish off this much foundation in 6 months, plus a little more. For my bottom 3 items, this was a little harder just because I tend to toss items, give them away, get rid of them when I don't like them. Like when they're really like, I hate this product, I get rid of it. But there are some things that I'll just work through because it's not that bad. So that's kind of where my my bottom 3 are coming from. And the first item that I'm choosing is, again, like the foundations, 2. This is the Pure Correcting Primer, Prep and Perfect, Preparation and Perfection. So each one of these came with 0.3 fluid ounces, 10 milliliters. So there's 2 little samples. I'd gotten these for free during like all the Black Friday shopping. And I did the same thing as I did with those foundations, and I put it in a little pump. Both of these are completely empty, so we're gonna mark the progress for these like 2 items on these tubes. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that because I reuse these, so we'll see. But as you can see, that's quite a bit of primer. There's nothing necessarily wrong with this primer. It's just a mattifying one, and so I can only use it like here and on my chin a bit. I can't use this on like the edges of my face or my forehead, so it's gonna take a little longer, and it's just not my favorite. I do have the Hangover RX primer now, and that is my favorite primer, so I really need to work through these other primers and just get them out of the collection so I can work on the one that I actually love and enjoy. My next bottom 3 item is the e.l.f. Lip Lock Pencil. This is just clear, and it is what it says it is. I will mark all this stuff down too so that you guys can see, and I'll probably take like close-up pictures so you can see. But there is quite a bit of product in here. This is a lot thicker than the other ones I've used similar to it before, like the Makeup Forever, what did they call that one? It was like a clear lip liner. And then Urban Decay has their Ozone lip liner that's really similar. I understand the purpose of these, but I just don't have the need or want to do this extra step. But there's nothing wrong with it, so I might as well just use it and get it out of the collection. And that's what I'm going to do with this guy. And the last item I have is a cream highlight. This is the Tartiest Pro Glow in Stunner. Yes, Stunner. So I love cream highlight. I love liquid highlights. I think they are gorgeous. Absolutely love them. I don't like that it's in this squeezy tube just because it makes it, I don't know, like I'd rather it be like in a stick form or like a palette that you actually stick your finger into. Even though that's kind of gross and unsanitary, I feel like it has more, I have more control over the product. So I squeezed out a little here and I'll shear this out. This has actual shimmer, and up close I can see the shimmer slash almost glitter sized particles, which I'm not a fan of on my face, and this is a lot to go through. I honestly plan on using this a lot at the beach in the summer, kind of like décolleté, shoulders, legs type of thing, not so much on my face. But it's pretty, that's why I haven't gotten rid of it, but it just doesn't work on my face for what I like to do for highlight. And there you have it. There's my top 3 items and bottom 3 items from top to bottom for my project pan. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a big thumbs up if you did. Remember, everything is linked down below as far as Stephanie's channel, and I'll link anybody else who tells me they're doing it and I notice is doing the project. I'll make sure that everybody's down there. And the products will be listed as well as like start, ending, upload times. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said though, give me a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys.